What's up, Project Paradox here, and we just want to have this little disclaimer for the launch of our second series, Paradox Readings.
Paradox!
Now this is a dramatic reading series where we'll be just like dramatically reading either scenes from plays or books or comics even. So this one we'll be doing Romeo and Juliet, and this is kind of the gimmick, like we only have the knowledge beforehand of what the scene is about. So it's not like we can tell each other, oh, this and this is happening in the scene. Like, we can't do that. We can only play off what we know beforehand.
And we haven't read through the scene for you. How long has it been for you? For me, it's been about 2 years since I've sat down and like.
I'd say the same.
Like, I am going to this blind. I'm barely remembering what this scene is about right now.
Yeah.
Like,
so if we say something that the actor's supposed to not say like that, then that's just how we have to go.
And also, we're doing it in old Shakespearean English, so.
Yeah, it's not going to be modern.
Yeah, that'd be too easy.
Yep. So without further ado, let's roll Paradox Readings.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the capital's aboard, and if we meet, we shall not scrape or brawl. For now, these hot days is mad blood-stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows that, when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table, and says, God send me no need of thee, and by the operation of the second cup, draws him on the drawer, which indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, come, thou art as hot a jack in thy mood in any in Italy, and as soon as moved to be moody, and soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and there was two such. We should have known none shortly, for one would kill other, thou. Why, thou wilt quarrel with a man with half a hair, more or hair less than his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. What eye but such an eye would spy out such a quarrel? Thy head is full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head hath been beaten as idle as an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarrelled with a man for coughing in the street, because he hath wakened thy dog. Thou hast lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not foul out with Taylor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, with another for tying his new shoes with an old riband, and yet thou wilt tutor me from quarrelling.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple, oh simple.
By my head, here comes the Capulets.
By my heel I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good den, a word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us? Couple it with something, make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us to look here nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick, and here thou shall make you dance. Zounds, consort!
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place, or reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure. I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir, if he wear your livery. Marry, go before the field, he'll be your follower. Your worship in that sense may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain I am none, therefore farewell, I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me, therefore turn and draw.
I do protest, I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, which I name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied. O calm, dishonourable, vile subsession, alas staccato carries it away. Tybalt, you rat-catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall see me use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword off this pilcher? By the ears make haste, lest mine be about your ears, ear to be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, by thy rapier up! Come, sir, you passado. Draw, Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, and the prince expressly hath forbid this bandying in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt, good Mercutio. I am hurt. A plague of both your houses. I am sped. Is he gone and hath nothing?
What? Are thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. Marry, 'tis enough. Where's my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon. Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much. No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough, 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered. I warn for this world. A plague on both your houses! Sounds a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm. I thought all for the best. Help me into the house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague on both their houses! They have made worms meat of me. I have it, and soundly too. Your houses! This gentleman, the Prince is nearly alley, my very friend, hath got this mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my cousin. Oh, sweet Juliet, the beauty hath made me infamous, and in my temperate softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo! Brave Mercutio is dead! That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds, which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
He gone in triumph, and Mercutio slain? Away to heaven, respective lenity, and fire-eyed fury by my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again that late thou gavest me, for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads. Saying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, thou didst consort him here. Shout with him hence.
Thou shalt determine that.
Romeo, away, be gone! The citizens are up, and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed, the prince will doom thee death. If thou art taken, hence be gone. Away!
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Well, there you guys go.
There you have it.
Our paradox reading, our first one.
Oh, that was such a mouthful.
Oh, gee, yeah, I mean, especially because I kept, like, fumbling, like, where, like, to put glasses on and again.
Yeah, like, I was scared that I couldn't get my hat back on for
Yeah.
my reading, and
Let us know in the suggestions what you want us to do a paradox reading of next. It could be a play, a comic, a novel. Just
anything, like, anything. I
suggest.
anything. Just throw it out there. I don't care what it is. I'll do
War
it.
and Peace.
Wait, what? I'll do whatever it is you guys want me to. I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
So.
Well, see you guys next time.
Next time.